Do you want me to stop it?
No, I was just going to share too much.
Okay. So for Call of Cthulhu, November 1st, 2015, come forth the shadows. You okay?
Yeah. Hey, guys.
There's your guns. Charlie Malone has been in a bad way. She got shot twice. The mob doctor that took care of you, I believe his name called himself Dr. Vinny, there was no bullet in the shoulder, so he patched you up. He checked the bullet in your foot and decided to leave it because it was deep. He didn't want to do any more damage than was already done. And you got some hit points back too. You got a total of 5 points back from the 2 wounds because he bound both of them up, tried to get you patched up as best he could.
Thanks, Mom.
Dr. Vinny. I believe that was his name. So, that was on Thursday, the June 3rd, 1926. Miss Kennedy left the house for a little while and to get drugs. I retroed it that you wouldn't be able to get the morphine out of the pharmacist. So Vinny gave you barbiturates to inject her with. But you still went out to get aspirin and stuff for her. And when you returned, she found you lying on the couch in the living room, peeking outside of the curtains, kind of keeping watch. Little drunk on gin, trying to kill the pain, and very paranoid and freaking out. Does that sound appropriate? That's how I kind of had you act. Looking out for little yellow men. The night passed uneventfully. Miss Kennedy went up and injected Lily several times during the night to keep her unconscious. And on Friday morning, the newspaper shows up at the front. Oh, this man showed up at the front door. You recognize him as the guy that she borrowed the car from. Mm-hmm. And she had to take him into the basement and talk to him for a little bit. But you're not sure exactly what happened. That was late in the afternoon, early evening. That is the newspaper article if you're interested in reading it. It's basically about this gang of women that Quincy Washington has somehow recruited in order to do his dastardly kidnapping deeds. And how they stormed the house at Mrs. Sophie Upton, who's also upstairs in one of the rooms, and kidnapped the young heiress Lily Mitchell. Police are cordoning off the area. There's roadblocks are being set up. They're doing house-to-house search, apparently. Talking to as many people as they can, trying to find the wrecked Cadillac that took her away. And yeah, I think that's about it. Your motorcycle's probably in the garage, in Miss Kennedy's garage. Miss Hogan took Miss Hager home, and then she went home as well. That was yesterday. So on Friday morning, and you left. She left for quite a long time to get drugs because you also went by Mitchell Impulse. So what do you guys want to do on Friday? There's not any sirens anymore, but you continually hear like motorcycles driving around.
Where are we saying that Quincy is?
Quincy's up in the attic with Lily, guarding her. Or watching her, however you want to put it. It hasn't really been stated. So he hasn't been cooking for you for the last couple of days.
I can cook.
It's probably a relief to you. So you got the newspaper Friday morning. What, if anything, do y'all want to do?
I really don't know what to do, because I thought once we got the girl, that would be like the end, but then it wasn't.
No, it wasn't. You grabbed her.
Your last name is what again?
Malone.
Miss Malone, have you seen the paper today?
That's a good start.
How did they know his name?
They've known him since the beginning. They knew he was a manservant.
I mean, like the police. How did they get his name? How did they? Oh, the Chinese people.
It was mentioned. Yeah, it was mentioned in. Lily mentioned it.
Mm-hmm.
And that one servant was up on the upper, on the landing with you guys. What happened?
Right.
Apparently, we're some sort of gang of women now.
And apparently, he's in charge of us. That's funny.
As if.
Pretty sure it was all men probably wrote the articles, all policemen. gave the information. They're all men, so.
We need to. This lady is like a sorceress, so keeping her unconscious is the only thing that we can do besides killing her that won't get us all.
Keeping her in some sort of coma, so we'll always have to get more. But we should also think about how to get that out of her, whatever this whole thing is.
Unless, like, that's all that's left.
We don't know that. I mean,
I know, but I don't know.
maybe it's
Do you have someone have spell books? Like, I don't want to. Okay, this is way over my head.
pretty over my head too, but Miss Hager is not available. I'm trying to get a hold of her. I think she's stuck in some book somewhere or just ignoring me.
You have Mitchell's journals too.
Didn't I read them yet?
You skimmed them. You found some basic information. I'm assuming they're at your apartment.
Probably. Unless there's like something in the books that I have about of Arthur Mitchell's, those journals he wrote about. I know it mentioned a spell on how he had planned to take over Lily's body, essentially.
Well, where are these books?
My apartment. I don't know how far we are from there.
Your apartment. Here's Providence. So here's Providence. Here is Miss Kennedy's house. Where the hell is it? There it is. Q. Way up here. Okay. There's Miss Kennedy's house. Here's your apartment. Down here.
Okay.
So
It's all the way across.
it's across town, yeah. This is kind of the not so nice part of town. It was cheap.
Which foot did I get shot in? Do you remember?
I don't think it was specified. So, you want to roll it? You want me to? Okay, die. Just grab any die. What do you want? Odds or evens for right foot?
Oh golly. 4 through 6.
Oh yeah, we can do it that way. So 4 through 6 is your right foot. It was your left foot.
Okay.
So boom.
Well, it would be painful and bumpy, but I could go grab them.
Or I could drive you with the other car.
I suppose so. But I'm just afraid of leaving. I don't know what Quincy's gonna do. He's a little weird.
He's just been quiet as of late. All he does is just stare at Lily. He doesn't really talk much right now.
As long as you're comfortable with that. But if she escapes, then I'm gonna die.
Well, what you also could do is wait till right after you inject her too. Then you're pretty certain she's not going to wake up.
Well, we could do it right after I inject her.
When's the next
Like
scheduled?
10 o'clock, 10 a.m. It's every 5 to 6 hours.
Okay. Let's go then.
Well, a couple hours pass. You have breakfast. You give Lily her injection. Washington washes you very closely when you do it.
Give him water, make sure he's at least
Okay.
semi-functional, and some food.
You've also got that feeding tube for Lily too.
Yep.
You mash food up and shove in there.
Make her swallow it.
It's actually a
That
tube
thing?
that goes down her throat,
Oh, okay.
yeah. And it's got like a spigot on the end, on one end, that you just dump the food in, like liquefied food. There's no IV drips haven't been invented yet or anything like that, so
Yeah, that.
we looked that up. That made things more complicated. Quincy helps you with that, with the feeding. And then you guys drive across town. She's got a Stutz, what do you have, a Stutz Roadster, don't you? Should be an actual sheet for it. There it is.
Yep.
There's her other car.
Gonna use that one.
It actually has a rumble seat in the back, which you don't have to open up. It's just the two of you. And you can drive across town. There's a lot of cops around. You see Rhode Island State Police, a state police are driving around, some on motorcycles, some in automobiles. You don't run into any roadblocks, but there are just cops everywhere. It looks like they've just gotten as much help as they could. You get to your house, to your apartment without any problem.
Because I can drive properly this
Mhm.
time.
Yeah, you don't have to make like a drive check just to drive normally.
I know.
Only
Only recognizes by the way that she drove.
that must be her. That must be them. It's Quincy Washington's gang.
Halfway on the sidewalk.
In the bushes.
Which one of you has the lowest luck?
65.
As well. Me.
Both 65? Okay, Nissa, make me a luck check.
No, we can blame you.
I just did a 50-50 to see who would make the roll.
Give me that.
5.
Oh, 5. Okay. You get to your apartment, no problem. No, there are no actual like roadblocks set up in the city. From what you guys have gathered from the radio and the newspaper, they're setting up roadblocks on all the exits from Providence. They're checking all the cars. They're also checking the trains and that kind of thing. But you guys don't run into any problem. There's fewer cops down in this part of town, but you notice there's more than you're used to seeing.
We just can't leave town.
What do we do with the lady, the old lady?
Oh, she's in the house too.
Okay.
She's like
I've had
in
her
a
too.
bedroom, in one of the bedrooms upstairs.
I
You
took
would
care
know
of her as
that.
well. I won't
Yeah.
forget the old lady.
Yeah. I'm assuming you're feeding her, making sure she gets water, something to drink, that kind of thing. She seems rather content just to stay in her room. She's closed the curtains. She apparently doesn't even like to look outside. When you guys kidnapped her, she was really hard to get out of the house. You guys didn't really notice that. That was more Miss Hogan.
She has.
Well, I noticed. Well,
Did you?
maybe.
Maybe
I
a
was
little
like,
bit.
go,
She was
go,
hard to
go,
get out of the
like-
house.
I just
And
remembered.
Miss Hogan actually realized, not Hogan.
Hager.
No, the other one.
Oh.
Caitlin Hogan's character's name.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember who it is. Anyway, she's the one who noticed that she was agoraphobic. So you get to your place. Your apartment is untouched. You go in. It doesn't look like, anything's happening there. You find the books. They're probably, where are they?
I would put them somewhere
Under your mattress.
hidden. Yeah,
Hidden?
but
Yeah,
like
you could have.
probably like if there's a secret compartment in the trunk, I have.
Yeah, you could have that. You have like a big, steamer trunk, and
then
you've
you pull
got
out the lining.
you got like a false bottom that you
Mhm.
put on it. It's not terribly hard to. It wouldn't
Right.
be terribly hard to find, but unless somebody is really looking for it, you can just line the bottom with the books and put the cover back on. Yeah, they're all there. Now you gather up. There was, I believe, 7. It's a big pile of books. They're old. They have that old book smell.
Yes.
Arthur Mitchell's journals. 1, 2. No, there's only 5. Varying sizes. And you've already skimmed them, but you haven't really got anything good from them. Oh, one rule in this game, guys. If you have a book that you get a certain amount of Cthulhu mythos from, you can actually use the book to look up stuff, and you'll have that same percentage of giving you answers to your specific queries. Like, you want to look up about this possession. If these books give you 10% in Cthulhu mythos, you can study them and then make a roll, and there's a 10% chance that the answer you're looking for will be there, or if it's not, it'll at least guide you in the right direction. So you can use them as like reference works. But yeah, you find them. Everything's there. Nothing's been touched. Nothing's
I
been
have
disturbed.
4.
You have what?
4.
4 Cthulhu mythos? Well, you haven't read these books yet in detail. It'll probably take weeks to really read them all the way through.
Right.
So, but you've skimmed them. You just got the basic information. Where are you guys going next? You heading back to the house?
I don't think I have any.
I should probably get more from Vinny. Wait, where did I get the stuff for Lily again?
Dr. Vinny. Yeah, I read that you just asked him if he had something he could keep somebody knocked out. And he's like, yeah, sure. here you
This
go.
is a lot of reading. I might have to go get some more to keep Lily under.
Oh, I'll help too. I read half.
Yeah, but still, if it takes more than Saturday night, we're going to have some problems on our hands.
Well, it's better to have more on hand anyway than not.
So we're going to make a quick stop, if that's okay with you.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, what is your main contact? What kind of how do you communicate with him? Is it just at the speakeasy, or is there some other place that you go to talk to this guy? How about that? I'm gonna let you decide this.
I don't take the shipments directly to the speakeasy.
Oh yeah, okay.
I take it to a storage warehouse.
Alright. So it's a warehouse down. It's actually on this side of town then. This is kind of a ratty part of it. Well, no, actually we're gonna say it's over in the West End area, which is the real ratty part of town. And there's a storage facility over there, a warehouse of some kind. That's where you usually make your contacts. And when you pull your car in, you can just honk the horn a certain way, and they'll let you in.
Beep, 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 beep.
Maybe not that much. One of the big doors opens, kind of slides aside. There's a guy in overalls, kind of looking at you. You can both make a spot hidden check.
Yes.
He's got a bulge,
Yes.
not like in an appropriate place, so you guess that he has some kind of a large gun. You both made it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You recognize this. You know that that's one of the mobsters. You pull your car in. He closes it behind you. You find yourself in this big warehouse with boxes marked toys, mostly. But in the very back, it looks like there's some kind of lab or equipment. It looks like there's a small distillery back there. There's several people working on filling boxes with bottles, then labeling them toys, and putting them off to one side. And what do you want? What's your contact's name? Or do you want me to name him?
You can name.
Carl. Carl Sands. How about that?
Any relative to comic scenes?
Sure.
To who?
Comic scenes.
Yeah.
Comic Sands?
The font.
No.
See what you did there?
He comes down. He goes, Irene, what's going on? What are you doing?
Hi, Carl. Is Minnie around?
Oh, Doc?
Yeah, Doc.
Give me a luck check.
48 out of 65.
He just happens to be here.
Excellent.
He's up there. What? Yeah, hold on. He goes and gets him, brings him back. He's a little man. He's the little man that worked on you. He's smoking a cigarette. And he's like, yeah, hey, what's going on?
Hey, Vinny.
Is she okay? You got infection? We need to do a little, chop, no offense.
She's good so far, but I'm running out of the barbiturates. I need more.
You need more.
Yeah, unfortunately, pretty big thing going.
What do you need more barbiturates for? You don't want to get hooked on this stuff.
I'm not taking them.
Oh.
She's gonna have withdrawals.
You could say.
You would notice that.
You could say
It kind of goes like this.
You could say it's related to her.
I could say it's related to her.
Meh.
It hurts, Doc. I'm sorry, it's hard today.
I can fast talk it.
You don't have to. Oh, 90-something. He buys it. Well,
Ow.
she's such a good actor.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I could give you enough for a couple more days if you want. You owe me.
I do. What would you want? More of a special brand or your own recipe?
No, I'll call in a favor later.
Okay.
Hold on. He goes up. The warehouse is big enough that there's like steps that lead up to like a little, I don't know, an office or something up top. And he's back after 5 minutes. He's got a bigger bottle for you. It tells you this should last a week. But just be careful of the dosage. And it's the same stuff. So it'll help you sleep. She's gone through this already. I gave you enough. Should have been enough for several days. Because it was mainly to help her sleep at night is probably what you pushed the first time.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not affecting me. Yeah.
I'll give you some right now.
Okay.
He takes the syringe out and he loads it up. How much you weigh? Your character's pretty slim, isn't she? What's her size? Is she big? No, she's a little above average. What, 120 maybe? 110?
Yeah, like 105. You just don't want to hold on to this stuff.
Okay.
90 pounds, actually, probably closer to 70.
How tall is she?
She's
I don't wanna
size
sleep
12,
right now,
so
though.
she's like, well, you better not get an injection then.
Why don't I want to sleep? You're confusing me, Doc. See the stuff?
I thought you said you weren't feeling good.
She's a bit out of it right now.
Yeah, see, it just makes me out of it.
It doesn't actually help her, but we thought...
Why do you want more then if it's not helping her?
No.
That would help if she had more access to it, maybe, or more dosage.
A higher dosage. That's why we ran
How
out.
much are you giving her? He told you some instructions for her to give, and you've been basically cutting that in half and giving it to Lily on a regular basis just to keep her out. Like I said, that'll give you 2 days. For her, just at night, it would have been enough dosage probably for 3 or 4 days. No, actually a lot more, almost a week. And you're back the next day. Has she been sneaking the stuff?
Maybe, I'm not sure, or just clumsiness, because some of it does spill out a little bit.
Be careful.
I'm
Feds
not-
won't like it.
Didn't your dog, like, get into it? Take after it?
Why'd you get a dog?
What dog? Did you let a dog into my house?
I like dogs.
He seems somewhat confused by this strange exchange. But yeah, he'll give it to you. And you already have the hypodermic. You don't need another needle, do you? Alright.
No, I already have a needle.
Alright, here you go. Don't get caught with this.
You don't need to tell me that.
Alright. The cops are everywhere.
Mm.
Yeah, you hear about that little girl got kidnapped yesterday?
Terrible business. Why would you kidnap a little girl?
I didn't do it.
I'm asking rhetorical.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You're with me.
Vinny doesn't seem super intelligent. But... No, I know. It happened not before I came over that day.
And the trouble happened right near my neighborhood, too.
Yeah, it was weird. And some woman got shot, too.
Yeah, but...
Like your friend.
Women are
Who got
50%.
shot.
Yeah, but women are 50% of the population.
But you never been shot before?
I've been shot lots, lady.
Yeah, well, sometimes it happens when you're practicing.
She's not a good shot.
I worked
Me?
on your foot. You were shot by somebody else. The angle was all wrong from practicing.
I didn't say I shot the gun. Why? We were
Oh,
practicing
yeah,
together. But to shoot
Her?
No, we have other friends.
Oh, alright, fair enough.
You seem really offended at the fact that he thought you didn't have friends.
She's in a lot of pain. Well, as long as you're here, let me take a look.
Here my foot is.
Say what?
Here my foot is.
Okay, well, he's checking out your shoulder, too, where the bullet went right through. He's just checking to make sure there's no infection. He checks you off real quick.
Yay.
He seems satisfied by what he sees. Gives you, changes the dressing and sends you on your merry little way.
Thanks, Doc.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You know where to find me, and I know where to find
Watch
you.
out for them kidnappers.
I don't want to deal with them. She's not lying.
He doesn't seem to care. So you guys head off. You going? Where are you going now? Today's Friday.
We got all the stuff we need.
Got the books. Got some more drugs. Yesterday you went by Mitchell Imports, and you also talked about going by the lawyer's office too. Lily's lawyer. So I'm just throwing that information out there because it's been a few weeks.
I want to go, but she's got her foot shot, and so like when we got shot, I'm like,
Wait, what?
Didn't the police know that
Yeah.
someone got shot, a woman?
Yes, a woman got shot.
Take
Along
me
with the
home and I'll
Chinese.
read the books and you can do more errands.
I can do
You
that.
can do more errands. Okay. You drive home, you get the car in the garage, you get back in the house. You can settle in the living room again where you can see out the front window if you want.
Don't forget to feed everybody.
What?
There's sandwiches in the fridge.
Oh.
Just make sure Quincy eats. And does Lily need another dosage?
No, not just in baby.
Probably not. Quincy could probably handle feeding her.
Right.
Even though he seems pretty upset. You don't trust him with a needle.
Just make sure Miss Upton also eats. Poor thing doesn't seem to be wanting to go anywhere.
No, she doesn't. So what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna go run errands.
Okay, so it's around noonish. Where are you going?
The lawyer's place.
Okay.
With the proper documents I would need if I wanted to see if I can join the businesses and stuff like that.
Okay. Do you have any kind of forgery skill, or are you just gonna grab some? Are you just gonna write up some generic documentation to try to use this code?
I have actual documents. I went to business school. Well, I went to business for a little while, so I know a little bit of how to do it.
Yeah. Well, you probably would need to show up with documents just to start talking about potentially purchasing the company. Mm-hmm. Or I remember you told them that you had talked to your father about it. You still haven't actually talked to him about it.
I know. Yeah, I need to talk to him first. I forgot about that.
You can do that. Where does he live? Where does your dad live? Is your mom still alive? Let's explore your family.
I actually wrote that down.
Excellent.
I have an older sister and a father, grandmother, and brother and the mom are dead. Brother died in World War I. Mom died with childbirth. No, mom died.
With you?
I think.
Or with the brother?
I'm trying to remember when I was born. I'm 24. What year is it?
It's 26. You were born in 1902.
Yeah, she died in childbirth. During childbirth.
With you?
Yep.
And you have an older brother then? But he's dead.
He's dead.
And you have an older sister who's still alive.
Mm-hmm.
And she's society-ish, wasn't she? Did you say that or not?
She's society. She's old, marrying into business deals and stuff like that. Father, basically.
Okay. So she's not really. Is she like as savvy as your character?
She's savvy in her own way with like the cliques and stuff like that.
Cliques, parties. Okay, yeah. Okay, I like that. Where does Dad live? Where was your home, and has this been your home the whole time?
They're probably from either Jersey or New York.
Oh, they don't live in Providence? Okay.
I would need to call them.
There's the thing. You'd have to get an operator. It's going to be long distance, so it's going to cost. So, you get an operator, you call. Ring, ring.
Hello.
Click. Kennedy residence. That's the butler. You know that's the butler.
Let's see the name off the top of my head. Hello, Artie. This is Irene.
Miss Kennedy, how good to hear from you.
Good to hear from you too, Artie. So, is father in, or grandma, or whatever?
I'm afraid that Mr. Kennedy is at the office.
He is right now?
Yes. You should be able to get him there.
Alright, could you transfer me, or would the operator have to transfer me?
You'd have to go with the operator for that.
Alright, thank you, Artie. And give my sister and grandma my love.
I will do so. You should come and visit. We miss you very much.
I will try to make a trip as soon as possible, but I have some things that Father might be interested into expanding business-wise.
Oh, very good, very good. Click, 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 click. Wait, where was this? New York or New Jersey? You from New York City?
Even it's Jersey, it's New York.
Okay, you can just decide.
Wait, that's the 10 one. Nope. This is what it's going to be given.
However you want to do it.
It's Jersey.
It's Jersey? Where in Jersey? That's a big Jersey city.
Trenton is the capital. It's pretty big, but you also have, like, right across the Hudson River, I think. It's a big city.
Hoboken. Hoboken.
Long Island, New York.
Hoboken, New Jersey. It's right that's right across from New York. It's in New Jersey.
There's Jersey. Is it?
Yeah, Hoboken's right across from the...
You want to eat from Hoboken?
They got a really great baker there.
Sure.
Okay.
You know, it sounds all juicy. Hoboken!
Welcome to Hoboken.
I don't know much about New Jersey, so...
I don't either. That's why I'm surprised you chose it.
I chose it because I'm like, well, it's far away, and it's near New York, where they would have a lot of industry, too.
Cake boss.
Ring, ring. What's the name of your dad's company? I'm like thinking we make all these decisions.
Do we have a name?
Kennedy Industries? I don't think you mentioned it yet.
What's the business?
What is the business? It's mostly moving stocks and bonds and crap, isn't it? And purchasing up companies, or is it something different?
They're